this morning. Oh, that's great. That's great. I am just setting myself up.
So am I.
I'm getting myself together. I'm also going to get myself together here on hold on the chats. So we have, who do we have here? We have Tessa here and two others. So how are you doing besides working on your block? Did you have a good week, Tessa? Put this closer. My chair. I'm gonna have to oil this chair.
You're giving me
Oh, sorry, guys. My let's see. Okay, good. My computer is going as well. So morning. So this here is the ginger quilter box for April. Yeah, April's. I think it is April's. It's April's. April's ginger quilter box. And this morning I was putting together the lemons. Hi, Tammy. Tammy from the Siberian Wind is here. So if you have not signed up for her channel, subscribe to her channel, please go ahead and do so. And since last week, I have done nothing with that Nightbot. That's on my mission this weekend. Hopefully it has been working on and off. That's all I could say, but I didn't even go in and check into it. It's been a very long week of last minute quilts that are needed. So my focus was really on all that, getting that together. And this morning I wanted to finish my ginger quilter box. This is actually, the pattern is actually, according to the pattern, this is finished. This is done. And all I should have to do is quilt it. But in her box, she had put in a binding, enough fabric for binding. And I had decided that I wanted to not use this for binding, that I wanted to go ahead and use it as another border. So, and I'm going to extend this quilt out just a little bit. So I'm going to put this green border on there. And then I had a little piece of this left. And I'll tell you why I have a little piece of this left. Because the side pieces on this top, if you notice, they are smaller than the top. So the top is what is in the pattern. The side pieces I made smaller because I wanted more of a square finish. And then now it is a square finish. And so that gave me more of this. So I'm going to use this as my binding. And then I'm going to use this as a secondary border to just bring in the green again. So then I will be done with my ginger quilter box for that month. Then I have the one that I'm still working on from Easter, and I am going to finish that. Let me go look here. Good morning, Debbie. So Debbie from In Quilt Effect is on. She's also another channel. If you have not checked her out, please do so. She finally caught. She says, "I finally caught you live. Yay! I'm so proud of myself." Hi, Leanna. Who is your guest? Well, I was waiting for a little bit more to come. So let's see, what are we at? We're at 13. Okay, so if you don't know who my guest is Lynne from Soft Sqaues. I think you hear a lot about her. I'm talking always about like the mystery, it's the mystery quilt that's going to ship in July, correct?
Yep.
And I buy a lot of stuff from her. And I also moderate for her on Monday nights on her channel where she does live fabric sales. So if you've not checked her out, please do. I know last time, Lynne, when you put exclamation point selfie, it was giving us a hard time. You can go ahead and try that, Debbie, yourself. You can also put exclamation point selfie, see what happens. It's yeah.
Let's see if it
It's
likes
a hit and miss
today.
with Nightbot.
does.
Actually, have
Well-
not had Nightbot come up lately. Oh, look, no, it came up.
But let's see if it takes you to the right place, because that was
Yeah.
also another problem.
That was an issue last week. So I'm going to have to
good.
fix that if it didn't.
I think. I don't know.
We have Sheila on. Good morning, Sheila. We have Regina. Good morning. We have Rebecca. Good morning. Rebecca is from The Crafty Life. If you haven't checked her channel out, please do so. Go ahead and put selfies isn't working. Okay. So, yeah, I know. I'm going to have to fix that. It's just this week has been hard week. I know you've seen me on. I got the fabric. I was all excited. I did that. And in the midst of everything going on, there was a situation. Not a situation. There's just two people in our community in need of a healing blanket. So my mind has only been on that. And I had finished the 2 healing blankets. And this morning was working on that. And then I will explain this to you all, because you're probably all wondering why is Leanna got this glove on, right? Not that I was wanting to be Michael
The
Jackson
Michael
today.
Jackson thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be Michael today. Definitely didn't want to do that. Oh, yes, absolutely. Tammy is having a live at 11 o'clock, so she wanted to stop in. Guys, check her out at 11. But here are the 2. I literally did these 2 quilts in 24 hours. I don't know. And that's not how I injured this. I was totally fine after the 24 hours of quilt. And I wasn't up 24 hours. I did sleep 6 out of the 24 hours and worked.
You are
Worked my
insane.
regular full-time job. I did make a very basic pattern. This really went together after I cut it in an hour. So
I'll be right back.
the pieces are big. And I posted a picture on both my Facebook page and also here on my community tab. And this is the one. I'm in love with this one. I am so in love with this one. And I actually showed these 2 quilts to the fire department who I was talking to, and they were emotional and said they are going to love them. So this weekend I will be. Are you a robot? No. Hi, Deb. I don't know. Exclamation point selfie is working for some people and some people it's not. So you're welcome to put it in. Deb as the Pug Mama Quilter also has a channel, and she uploaded yesterday or the day before her haul. Boy, she got a lot of patterns. Boy, she's gonna be a busy lady unless she's like myself, who is not only a fabric kind of what is it? What do I call myself? A fabric curator. I'm also a pattern curator. And Lynn has lots of patterns. Go check her out at her store. She got lots of patterns. I was just on there.
Can you read my t-shirt? It's kind of hard to see, but it says there's only 2 times when I buy fabric, when I need it and when I don't.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to put this on the board. I mean, on my, you know what I mean. I have had no sleep. Last night was the first night I've had no sleep. And I didn't quilt. I couldn't quilt. I was in such pain. So let's see. And I know you've heard me say that when my hands are cooperating. Well, my hand did not want to cooperate last night around 11:45 when it woke me straight up out of sleep. So this is the gentleman's, the firefighter, the gentleman firefighter, and then I have the lady firefighters. So that was that one.
Those are sure cool.
And I'm just gonna put this one over it. And you know what? I'm not, and that will be good because I should leave it this way, since at some point this weekend I will long arm it. Just not today. Today I'm gonna give my hand a little bit of a break. So that's the other one. And then this is the one here. Might as well show you that I'm working on. Kind of. Here it is. That's the lemon. And this fabric was in my box, but this border was not on the pattern, if that makes any sense. So that will be coming here.
Oh, I like that. a lot. That
Oops.
really helps it.
Yeah, it was just way, and she had this for the binding, but I wanted it more than just binding. So this is this is how I'm introducing more green into the quilt. Now I'm going to go to the chat and I'm going to give my hand a rest. Oops,
I
I
need
didn't even
help
bring
from
you
you guys.
over. I'm sorry. I
I
also
need
made
some help.
progress on the quilt that's on the loom that you saw this week at the beginning of the week. I quilted that. That's quilted. I just haven't cut it off yet.
Wow.
So Lynn, introduce yourself to all these folks. I've talked enough.
I'm Lynne with Soft Sqaues. I have a YouTube channel. I also have a website. I'm on Facebook. I do tutorials, and then I launched my store. So I sell a lot of quilting supplies as well as my finished quilts. But it's called softsquares.com. Leanna is my moderator during my live, which I do every Monday at 5. So it's live at 5, and I'm Mountain Time. So 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. And so every Monday I go live on YouTube, and we're doing fabric sales and other things like that. But you can also just go to my website. But I have not been doing as many tutorials lately because I had shoulder surgery and so busy with a whole bunch of other things. And so I'm missing it. But I'm going to a retreat this next week, and I'm going to cut out what I need to make this quilt. And I need some help from you guys because these are my fabrics, they're batiks. And I am not sure what order I should cut them at. So tell me what you guys think. Leanna, you're probably more familiar. This is out of the Pretty Darn Quick 3-Yard Quilts book.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at something. I
I'm
heard you
thinking if
said
I
you
go,
need our help. Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is the darkest one, so maybe it should be where the blue is here. But is there enough contrast between these two to do the other part, or should I not do these three
Well,
together?
the where the blue is should probably be the pink.
Right. But I don't know if there's enough contrast between these two to
Oh,
make
I
it
see. I
stand
see.
out.
Yes.
And so I'm wondering if a different pattern or different fabric. So I want to get it cut out so I have it ready to work on at the retreat this week, but I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe.
I did see Tessa said I didn't see all her chat. Actually, when I went over to put all the quilts on there, the last thing I saw was just Rebecca going in. So I'm going to go back and read. I have it all on live chat. I'm sorry. I'm just you keep going, Lynn. I just want to let them know that.
That's okay.
Okay.
So
So yeah,
anyway,
so the pink is great, I think, and I even like the one next to it. Is it your right or my, my
the
right?
one on top,
It's to your left. No, to your right, I think, right?
this one.
Yeah, that one looks good with the pink because it has some
It
pink in
does.
it.
Well, and they all do, but then to do it as a 3-yard quilt, I don't know if it's gonna. As I'm
Oh,
looking at it,
that
and I
one's
take the
pretty
pink
too.
out,
Actually, I do like that other one has more pink in it.
but is
The
there enough
one to your
contrast to
left.
use these two as the
No,
lights on here?
no,
I don't think
no,
so
because
either. So
they read the same. What do you guys think? I think they read
I
the
think so
same.
too.
But let me get caught up on chat. Keep that thought. I do
Oh,
like the one to your left because it
this
has
one.
more pink in it. The one to your left. Yeah, that one. And then I would replace, yeah, I would put that one with the pink. That with the pink. Yeah,
So
that
I'm
one.
thinking this would be my background, but as I'm like,
No, it has to be lighter. It's got to be a lighter
it's
one.
not enough
Yeah,
contrast.
not enough.
But
But
these are my.
I'm gonna
Hmm,
go back to these. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the chat. Apparently we missed something. All right.
oh,
Good. Okay. So we have Tessa. Good morning. Yeah, we did that. So, yeah. Lemons are really nice. Tessa's welcoming Tammy and Debbie. Regina's here. And you guys tried the selfie thing that's not working. Sheila is here. Good morning. Debbie's here. Good morning. Rebecca, you're here. Good morning. Soft Square says hi to Debbie. And Tammy is getting ready for a live. Sheila asked me if I'm a robot. No, I was just on a mission, girl. I was on a mission. My son is a volunteer. If you don't know this, my son's a volunteer fireman, so it is very close to my heart. So when I know a fireman needs something, I make sure, or I shouldn't say fireman because the other one is a firewoman. If a fire person needs something, I absolutely will drop everything to do it. Deb is here, and I know we discussed that. It was fast. I was on a mission. Sheila likes the borders on that quilt, and Rebecca likes your shirt. Mitzi's here, so hi, Mitzi.
Excuse me.
She also loves the shirts, and she's giving me hugs. And then Tessa, it says, Tammy, can you let Leanna to put it all on all chat? I'm not sure she has seen my post. So not sure, Tessa. Is there any other post? Because I have it on all chat. I have it on live chat, which is all chat. Did I miss something? Then Sheila says the lemons are cute. Love the lemons. Maritza's saying hi Maritza. How are you? She's on Mountain Time. Oh, Rebecca thinks those are pretty. Mitzi likes the batiks. Sheila thinks they're pretty. Tammy says make sure you all got all the chats. We want to see everything. I have that set. Oh, good. Can you show the pattern close up again? Okay. That
Yeah, I did, and I've changed my mind. I'm going to do something different because there's not enough contrast. So
okay.
I'm moving on.
I think they're too similar. Someone else said it was too similar. Hi, Cynthia. I agree.
I'm
Not
going to go
enough.
for something out of this book now because I have some jelly rolls to play with.
Oh, I have that book. I have that book. You tell me what you're doing. Maybe you do pick the pattern and I'll do a matching one. That might be fun. Cynthia, I agree. Not enough contrast. Maybe a light yellow or light blue or green.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mitzi. I did that with the 3-yard bundle you sold me. I think you need another color to better. Yep.
Kind of sad.
Good morning, Linda. She's just joining us. And Tessa, all is good, Leanna. Okay, good. I got started getting worried, Tessa, because the technology, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or if it's a me thing. I'm really starting to think it's a YouTube thing because I'm following the rules exactly, but things seem to sometimes not be working. Try a light or another that craft. Rebecca says, oh, that would be fun. And hi, Annette. And she just caught a break to say hello. So, Lynn, yeah, you figure out what you're doing there.
Well, I am getting ready to go to a retreat, so I'm going to cut my fabric so I'm ready for it. And I think I'm going to actually do this free pattern that I have in here. This came from Fat Quarter Shop. It's called Jelly Roll Sizzle, and it is a free download. And I think I'm going to do this, and it looks like basically a rail fence with 6 strips, but then it has these little pinwheels that come out in the middle.
Love that. I've done that. I've made a farm themed baby blanket with that.
Yeah.
Using my Tula Pink Ladybug fabric, because remember, you guys, I said I bought Tula Pink Ladybug fabric. It was for that pattern.
This is the fabric I have. These are the Rainbow Color Story. Yeah, and then I have this yardage to be my backing.
Ooh.
And that's the print that's in here.
That's beautiful.
And so I'm trying, I think these are the same, but they're not.
But
they are.
No, that other one is the same. Isn't that the same as your background fabric? That jelly roll?
These are the same as each other, but yeah, they're I might make it with 2 jelly rolls, depending on how far I can go. I definitely see the little dots here, but I see them over here, but they're rolled differently in different colors. So I don't know.
Make do. That's what I say. Just make do.
Let's just get into it.
I want to say hi to Anna this morning. She said I did a good job on the healing quilts and they're going to appreciate it. And the lemon quilt is adorable. Well, thank you. So Lynn, so that book that you just showed us.
Yeah.
I have that book. I'm not quite sure where I put my copy right at this moment. Is
Yeah,
that
I was thinking of
is that
doing the
where
one that's on
I
the cover.
wait a moment, is that the book that no, that is not the book that I did the Purple Mania. I bought that the same time I bought the one that did Purple Mania. So which book, which pattern are you doing from that book?
Well, I've changed my mind, but I was
Oh,
thinking of doing this one, but I
yeah,
personally don't like all the little cut up pieces. I could use a charm pack to make it. If that's the case, right? So
right,
I could make it strippy. Then I'm like, well, then I don't really need a pattern. You know what I mean?
right,
I'm one of those people that just wing it, and that's what
right. You
happened with
find
it.
inspiration.
Yep. So here it is on the. Well,
But
actually,
I
there's.
bought that book because I want to make a quilt out of it, and I don't remember what quilt at the moment that I decided I wanted to make out of it. Who knows? Oh, I
So
know what it was. It was a cat quilt.
this is
Some
the layout of that. Yeah, there is a cat in here.
Another YouTuber was making that cat quilt, which made me buy that book because I'm not
This
into
is
cats,
a
but for
table
some
runner
reason
with
I'm
the
into
cat.
cats. I love cats. I rescued, that's it. That was the reason I bought the book. I rescued three little kitties that we found on our lawn last year. Thank goodness we didn't find any kitties on the lawn because I am too old to be getting up every 2 hours to feed kittens for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm Mitzi, I'm going to be on retreat next week. I will not be on next week. Well, no, you go have some fun. So let me explain my hand while I have a moment. So a lot of stuff has happened to this hand throughout my lifetime. I had an unfortunate event at one time leaving my school at 3:30 to take my son to the dentist, and a drunk driver swerved and hit me head on. Where there was
Oh,
no, I mean, it just happened so fast. There was no time, which made my hand go through the windshield and shatter it. So that's one thing. So every so often, even though, it healed and everything, and this was a while ago, it acts up and very rarely. Okay. And then I also have rheumatoid arthritis in my fingers, just in my fingers, non-specific at this moment. So that's another added fun. That's why I can't do a lot of hand work because just my hands always feel full and everything. So I don't do a lot of hand work, and I started doing my binding on my machine. Um, and I used to do the hand binding, and I can't do it anymore. It cramps up. And every so often, at least once or twice a year, my hand, and sometimes it's both, thank God it's only one today, just has unbearable pain. So at 11:45, I went to bed at 7:30 last night because I had stitched those two quilts in like a 24-hour period, and I only got 6 hours of sleep that other day. So I did
wow.
crash and go to bed like at 7:15, maybe 7:15. But at 11:45, I woke up with such excruciating pain in my hand. And to top that off, I can't take any of my medication I would take for my hand because I'm having a procedure on Tuesday, or I shouldn't say procedure, a test on Tuesday, in which I cannot have any pain reliever whatsoever that would take away swelling or anything. So, so I had to put some Puerto Rican, Debbie, if you're still on, you're gonna laugh. Ubre de cabra. So ubre de cabra. What is it? Ubre. It has a little cow. Ubre de vaca. I don't know. It's got a little cow on it. It's like an orange, and it almost smells like Bengay, but really bad Bengay, off Bengay. And I slathered this whole hand in it, and I got a couple of hours of sleep, but it woke me up straight out of sleep. I don't know when I fell asleep, maybe at 1, and then I woke up again at 4:45. So I put more of that ubre on, and I went looking for my glove. Happens to be a copper fit glove, and it's a compression glove, and it seems to help a little. Um, so I did come up here and sew like a crazy woman, sewing curves of all things. It hurt, but not terribly. I find that if I move it, it seems to, it doesn't hurt less and it doesn't hurt more, but at least I'm not my brain isn't on the pain because I'm distracted. So I guess I'm quilting to distract the pain at this point. So I found out from the doctor that I can take Tylenol. So I'm trying Tylenol right now. we'll say, we'll see. But tomorrow, I'm going to take the rest of the day off, folks. You may not see a video for here in a couple days. I don't think I'm even going to be on tomorrow. You may get a post. I don't even know. I'm going to attempt to try to quilt these. They do not need to be to their place until Friday. So I have, thank God, I have till Friday. And normally when my hand does this, it'll be like for 2-3 days, no more. I've never had it more than 4. So if I have it for 4 days, then there's going to be a problem because that really hurts. And there's no explanation. Nobody knows why. I have no idea. I know that it's raining a lot and it's been really damp and raining and cold here. And I do know that damp and cold triggers it. I know heat makes it feel better. And so I just didn't want you to think that I disappeared in any single way. It's just that, I'm dealing with this because I'm going to take care of myself on that. And on Tuesday, because I have to have anesthesia with this test, I'm useless. so maybe Wednesday, but you will see me on Lynn's live on Monday because that shouldn't affect it.
Well, we won't see her, but we will see her chatting.
Yes, you'll see me chatting. That's right.
She hangs out and she entertains everybody.
Right. So I'm gonna go back. That's my story on all that. Mitzi's going on retreat. This is where we landed. So
Mitzi, where are you going? Maybe we're going to the same one.
Anna wants to know the 2 jelly rolls seem to coordinate very well. I do agree.
I think they're the same line, just rolled differently. It's kind of different.
And good morning, Jean. She's getting a slow start to this morning. Rebecca, oh no, I know. And Mitzi, she hates those tests too. I do too, because I had 1-2 weeks ago, which led to this one. They's like, oh, you got good news. You don't have this, but we found this. So, it's one of those. Slam the Tylenol. I am. And I'm also, my honey has this thing about buying me stuff, not my daughter's stuffies, but like these stuffed animals that are really bean bags that you put in the microwave. I have lots of microwavable animals.
For heat. Yeah.
Yeah. And that seems to help. Mine, okay, so Regina says mine has a picture of a snake, aceite de vibora. Did I say that right? Vibora from Mexico. Okay, yeah, we all got one. You got snake oil. I have a cow thing. My honey says that's all nonsense and that is like that's in my head. I'm like, no, because it has arnica as like the first ingredient in it. Hi, Joydy. Welcome, Joydy says hi to you, Lynn. Up in the Georgia mountains, the guild I belong to has a retreat twice. Oh,
well, that sounds like
now fun. I have not seen Tessa chatting, so now I don't know if I lost Tessa or your Tessa's messages are not coming up. Now I don't know what's going on. Sheila says Voltran. Voltran is a topical over-the-counter. My son all the way to pick one up for me. And also, sorry, you're going through that. Hope that Tylenol helps. I hope so too. And then my hubby says the same, but it relieves my shoulder pain. I don't know. I think it works. Hey, if it's my mind telling me it works and it's not, I guess it's doing its job, right?
Right.
So Tessa, let me know that you're still on, or maybe you're not on and you left, or maybe I'm not getting your messages. I'm like, now, don't know. If I don't see you, I will email you later because let me write that down because I'll forget. Email Tessa. Because I'm not sure now if my chat for some reason is not letting her chat. Oh, you froze for a bit, Leanna. Okay. Oh,
you
good.
Did.
All right, good. I'm glad to. I started getting worried when you said that your messages weren't coming through. Good. Continue working on your blocks. I'm sorry. I was just making sure you weren't having any issues. Just know if I am not saying something, it's seeing something, it's because it's not coming up and it's on all chat. All right, Lynn. So what else are you working on? I've said all my piece. I can't work anymore. It hurts.
Well, I do a weekly video called The Situation. It comes out on Saturdays, so that will come out a little bit later today, so watch for that. And so I'm still just, as far as projects, trying to just gather things I can work on at the retreat. The stuff on my back wall, look, it's bare. That's been bare for months. One of the quilts is finished, going to the quilter today, and the other one is going to get finished at the retreat. So I'm done. They're off my wall. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, just for, so if, are you okay if I talk about my stuff going on my channel?
Yes. And
Okay.
hi, Joyce. Joyce just came in. She said hi to everybody. Go for it.
Hi. So my birthday was this last week, and I've been celebrating my birthday all month long with different things going on with softsquares.com. And so there are 2 promotion codes that you can use to get some extra discounts. So if you use BD1024, which I'm going to type in right now, that will get you 10% off patterns on my website.
I have a question about that because I actually had someone email me about where I got some of my stuff and what you had going on. And as much as we're friends, I really don't know the ins and outs of everything going on in your business.
Don't.
So I did tell her to call you. But question, 10% off patterns. She wanted to know, does that include books?
All patterns. There's even embroidery patterns. There's hand embroidery, machine embroidery, all patterns. Everything that is listed under the pattern section, and there's a ton.
So does that mean books as well?
Yep. Books, individual, everything.
And books. Okay.
Yep. And so that goes through the end of the month. The other promotion I have going on is 20% off all notions. And I'm typing that one in.
So 10% off patterns and books and 20% off of notions.
Yeah, but you have to use the codes. You can use them as many times as you want on as many things as you want, but my system will only let you use one code at a time. So you won't be able to get the discount on both items in the same transaction. That's the deal with that one.
Gotcha. All right. So I will re-email that person if they have not contacted you.
No, I haven't.
I told them.
So
I told them to tell you that I sent them to you just because I didn't know all the answers to the questions.
Yeah, the notions code is April Showers 20, all one word. Okay. And that's at softsquares.com when you go to checkout. And anything that is a notion under the notions category. And then the patterns is BD1024, like birthday, BD. Okay. 1024, and that's anything under the patterns category, which includes books. It includes everything that's a pattern. It has to be a standalone pattern. If it's part of a kit, that doesn't count. But yeah, the books, the individuals.
All right. Well, she was looking for Fabric Cafe books and then maybe a strip cutter.
Yep, they work on Fabric Cafe books. They don't usually go on sale, so yep. So
I'm going to read some of these before they disappear on me. Joy D, I love all the fabric goodies I received in my box I ordered from you, Lynn. The giveaway I won has such beautiful fabrics and my picture, LOL. I can't wait for my next box of goodies to arrive. Rebecca loves coupons, so do I. Mitzi's wishing you a happy belated birthday. You have written April Showers 20 for 20% notions. And Rebecca said, where did you type the code? I don't see it. And then I see the notions code, but not the pattern code.
We can type it again.
Yeah, I don't see the pattern, and I would, except for this is killing me
Yeah,
right now.
it's in there, but it's okay.
I'm
It's
not gonna
April
type with
Showers
this.
20. April Showers
Uh,
20.
Mitzi says, "Get you 3-yard quilt books now." She has them all. Yes,
I do. I
and
do. I have them all.
20% is great. I'm doing some 3-yard quilts at retreat. And Joyce says, Leanna, the best natural anti-inflammatory and pain relief is turmeric. I know. That's why you guys might not see me until Wednesday. I didn't want anybody to be a little alarmed with everything going on, because after this, I may be taking a ride to see if I can get an appointment in with my acupuncturist so she can maybe needlefy me and
Needle
help me
five.
out, and
Love
also to
it.
get some fresh turmeric and juice it in my cold press. I suffer from chronic back pain and eat a half an inch. I know, Joyce, it's amazing. So for a whole year, when my body almost really just shut down and went bananas over, I have some unspecified autoimmune, and sometimes just like this, crazy wild things happen, and nobody knows why, and it just comes out of nowhere, right? And I went to a lady, my acupuncturist has a person there that will counsel you on natural ways as well.
Oh, nice.
And I'm a big believer in regular medicine. My dad was a doctor, but I also believe he also
Natural's
believed
good.
in natural, and so
Yeah.
do I. And so I was cold pressing fresh ginger, fresh turmeric. You add some cinnamon, and then carrots, celery, a whole bunch of stuff, lemons and stuff.
Wow.
And Rebecca says, Joyce, how do you eat it? That's a good question, because I drank mine. How do you eat it, Joyce? Because your mouth must be yellow if you're. When you go to Puerto Rico in the supermarket, fresh turmeric is right with garlic and ginger and everything like that. Here, you have to drive forever to find a natural place to buy it. Yeah, me too, Rebecca. Yeah, once I had a really bad cold, Rebecca, and I went to the doctor, and I finally got fed up, and I said, he's like, there's really nothing you can do. I go, yep, that's why I'm going to continue drinking. Not that I recommend this. This is not a recommendation, but he actually chuckled. He says, well, I can't tell you if it works or doesn't work, because it's alcohol based. But I said I was juicing ginger and lemons and putting it with whiskey, taking a shot, because that was the only thing that was helping. At that time, I had lost my voice and my throat was burning for no specific reason whatsoever. And I said, well, let me try this old wise tale thing. So he
Did it
kind of
work?
chuckled. It did. I mean, when you take cough medicine, all it is glorified alcohol with sugar and dye anyway. Oh, it's something, I think the Irish call it a hot toddy, right? I
Okay.
think. I don't know. If it relieves pain related, you can rub frankincense essential oil on the area also. It helps me a lot with back pain. I'm writing that down, Joydy. I'm writing, hi, Joydy, if I didn't say hi. I'm writing that down because I'm going to the natural food store and they have all that. And I have essential oils, but not that. And so let me write this down. You come to a point that you'll try anything. Um, and Voltran, I think I have some. I think not me, but my kids have some. She says it's good for Halloween. I must have missed something. Yeah, that's a hot toddy. there are variations though. I always do tea, honey, lemon, and whiskey. I don't know. I was like I said, sometimes I get stuff and we don't know. So whatever. So you're still working. Where did we leave off? Because I had to go through all the comments with you. I'm sorry.
Not good. We're good. Just
Okay.
chatting. I'm just pressing, and I'm making 74.5-inch squares of white.
For what?
Yep. That quilt is a pinwheel. Now where'd I put it?
Oh, you're talking about that other quilt. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it makes pinwheels. So these little white squares are gonna go all over there. Anyway, and I'm not gonna cut the jelly roll because it's so much easier to sew them in strips. So this will be an easy prep for this quilt. Just have to make a bunch of squares.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Anyway.
So Mitzi, I ran out of my CBD plus. It's like a balm that the acupuncturist sells. It's CBD plus other things, and so if I go to her today, I'll be picking up some of that because it does help. So Rebecca wants to know. So, and I've never been on a retreat like Lynn and Mitzi's doing. I can only tell you of my experience of a retreat that I do every year for myself. So when people go to retreats, they usually have the fabric all cut out already.
Yeah, so the reason for that is you're really limited on space, and that way you can sit and sew and chat versus being in another room trying to find a place to, cut your stuff. So yeah, just then you get more done because you showed up with all your stuff prepped and you come home feeling like you really accomplished stuff. So
Right. And so when I do my retreat, and I didn't do it this year per se. So every
right.
year I go to Cape Cod and I go for a week and I stay at it's like a condo kind of thing that's on the water. And we've been doing it for so many years since my kids were little. It's a timeshare. I've owned it forever. And it's an old fashioned one. It's not like these newfangled ones they have. And I bring all my sew sampler boxes that I've never sewed and a whole lot of backing. And
That's
so
cool.
pretty much now if I went to a real retreat where like you don't have much space, I would cut it out. But for that, I just bring my sew sampler boxes and just sew away. And I really should organize something because the week that I go, my timeshare is pretty empty, and they tell me I can always get as many other condos that are open in it's a very small, tiny timeshare too. It's not one of these ginormous retreat like those huge ones. It's an old fashioned old one on Cape Cod on the beach, and it's lovely. They have a swimming pool and hot tub right in a greenhouse, in a glass greenhouse right on the beach. It's actually really beautiful. But I can reserve as many empty rooms as they have on my week for my friends. And so that's why I said, Lynn, next time.
Yeah, I
We'll just
love
keep
it.
adding. We'll just keep adding people. We'll just keep getting condos for people who want to join us, right? That's funny. So Rebecca says that makes sense. I feel like that wouldn't be that. Oh, that I wouldn't be that organized beforehand. Yeah, well, you could wing it. You should see me when I'm packing for my what I call my personal retreat. Just I'm throwing everything in the car, and then I worry about it. The good news is there's two fabulous quilt stores near the timeshare. So whatever I need, I
So
just go there.
I use these to keep me organized. I use them for everything, but specifically for retreats. This is a Christmas quilt that I cut out last year that I started. And so I just put everything I need in here, including each block labeled by what it is and how many I have to make in the book. And then I just grab it and go. So you do have to find some way to organize, but it does make it so much easier. Like this one, I know I had to make 4 of this block and no, wait, make 5 of ornament number 4. And all the pieces for it are inside here in more little baggies. I'm the baggie queen. I love baggies. So anyway, this is my organization. This is what I have found works for me on my little pieces.
I do something similar. Like I take this sampler box. I look at the pattern before I leave.
Yeah.
Normally, you always need like backing, right? Because you do binding here at home. So
Well,
I
and
will
yeah,
just
and the
throw
back part,
in.
your box comes with most of what you need. When I'm putting together stuff for a pattern, I don't have anything
That's
already
true.
with it.
So Jody wants to go on a quilting retreat. And Tammy says, swapping gears to finish getting ready for my live and had fun watching and listening. Well, thank you. Rebecca says you do your own little personal retreat. Yes, and it's a lot cheaper than I'm sorry to those who have retreats. Love you guys, and I definitely want to do a retreat, but for the price of for that I have a very beautiful condo on the beach, and the only thing is that I don't have other people, and the whole premise of a quilting retreat is camaraderie, getting to know people, talking and whatnot. I get that. Normally I'm just in my room by myself enjoying the view and the amenities, because my honey doesn't come with me when I do this. He doesn't want to sit there and watch me sew all day long. But my daughter will come and she'll bring her projects. And then the two of us have, so the first year I did it by myself. And then the coming years, my daughter's been added. And now I have other people who have asked. And I said, sure, I could try to get you a room if they have one available. And they book it direct. And they joined me because I had my girlfriend. So last year, it was my daughter, myself, and then my girlfriend, and she did her first 3-yard quilt. Annette says, no, I less. Oh, Tammy says to give me the thumbs up and help Leanna. Thank you so much. And she's got a live coming up here in a little bit.
I did my thumb.
Yes. Where did I? Joy retracted, so I didn't miss that. Oh, Leanna, what you're saying is I'm going down to hang with you at Cape Cod. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Just when I tell you guys, I'll give you guys notice, and then you guys can call the hotel and see what kind of rooms they have. That's the only power I have. Like, there's no like discount or anything, but just say that a timeshare owner is staying there, and if they have any weeks available, rooms available. Annette, gotta get to move again. I'll catch you in the replay. Go for it. Thank you for stopping by, Annette. Bye. I like seeing how people organize. Yeah, I would have to get more organized, like Lynn, like basically like what I just did here is what I'd have to do before I go to a retreat like she's going to. Me too, Sheila. And Jean says, I finally found a retreat house in the country close to me so I can plan retreats now. Oh, how wonderful. And Rebecca, oh, that's so sweet that you do it with your daughter. Yeah, we have a really good time. It's a good mother-daughter time. And then it's a good mother-daughter and one of my best friends who I only get to see once or twice a year. So that's good. The fee for this retreat house is very affordable. Oh, that's great. And you can do a Zoom retreat. Yes. Oh, Aisha. Aisha has a channel. She actually has 2 channels now. You can try to put exclamation point selfie. So Aisha, I don't know if you caught this, but if you go back, this is Lynne from Soft Sqaues. I sent you a email, responded to your email. So this is Lynne. She owns Soft Sqaues. She is having promotions, and she's gets 20% off of notions, and it's in the chat. So it's April Showers 20 is the promotional code, and then 10% off of patterns and books. And that is BD 1024. But you cannot use the promotional code together. You have to do separate transactions.
Yeah.
Which means it's separate shipping, right?
Reach out to me. If I see that you've done, I will give you a credit back. If I see 2 transactions together and then you had to separate them because of that, I will not ship them together. I will refund their transaction and put them all together. So yeah, there's just little details, things I can't work around, but that's on softsquares.com. And then Monday night. Okay, so the date, the 10% off patterns runs through the end of the month. The 20% off notions only goes till the 25th. So 5 more days, 6 including today.
Okay. Let me see if I could go ahead and hold on. Let me see if it's gonna let. I'm seeing if it's copy. Okay, I might be able to paste it in the chat. Let's see your webpage. Let's see if it's gonna let me. Yes, it did. Okay. So I'm getting progress. Look at this. Well, let me show you my bag. So this is what I
You
this is
need a
not a
bigger
good
one.
idea. I'm gonna just use my hand. Here's
You
one
need
of
a
my
bigger one.
bags, but my bag is overflowed.
Yes.
So I know I have shown you this pattern like 1,000 times with a thousand different options. Oh, I'm going to do this fabric using this pattern. And I think I brought this pattern out 3 or 4 times. Well, no, for real, I'm going to really do this pattern. And I picked out my fabric for real this time. So here you go. You've seen it. I bought it at Lynn's. It's Cluck Cluck. So,
That's cute. That's a fun one. I want to do it too, but I don't know when.
okay. So you know how I ordered some Riley Bike White from you
Mhm.
because I robbed this from something else.
I know you did. I was thinking that. I'm like, I bet I know where you took it from.
So and I never even cut it this week. But anyway, so
You're
here it
fine.
is.
You're fine.
Uh so I have the white and I did look, I organized everything with the little clips and I cut my pieces. So I have these are the little star legs. And ooh, talk about getting a thing run down your arm. Ooh, okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. And then I have the legs to the star. And then this is also goes to the star legs. So I did that. You need 15 of these, and I only have 14. So I have to go through my Tula and get 4 more strips. But I have it all cut. And I am for real doing it with Tula fabric. So that will be something up and coming. Also, hi Terry. Also, I kind of alluded to disabling my memberships on my video when I said watch my train wreck my train wreck whatever episode. And yes, no, and someone says not train wreck, and you're right, it's not train wreck. But I was like, I don't know what I was going to cut it out and figure out how to edit. And then I says, you know what? No, because that's how I really feel. And why am I going to edit myself? Because I really do feel that way. So therefore, I left it in and I looked into it and I can disable the memberships. I know Mitzi, I think, was it you who just joined? I don't know how that's going to work when I disable it. I am going to disable it at the end of the month. I have decided. I think I could I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to disable it at the end of the month. But what I have decided to do was because people have asked, I had decided to make up wish lists. So far, the only wish list that I have done, and there'll be 2 or 3 because it's different. The things that I may want and wish for are in 3 different shops.
Mm-hmm.
And one is Lynn's store. So if you go there, I don't know how it works, Lynn, but I set up a wish list
Yeah.
on your store. So I did that, and I'm going to do that for Carmen's as well, and one other, but I haven't figured out the other yet.
So when you go
Yeah,
to softsquares.com, when you first log in, in the upper right, you'll see the little shopping cart, and there's like the Facebook icon and the other little buttons that you can just click on to get you
right.
quickly to other things. There's a little present icon that's in that same little grouping at the top right. That is for the gift registry. And when you click on that, anyone that has made their gift registry public, you can see it. You can also search for them. And my site is new. We just switched over. So Leanna is one of the few people that have taken advantage of the gift registry part of the website. So you can create your own and you can even make it private. So you can just give the link out to those you want it to have, or you can make it public, kind of like the Amazon stuff. But yeah, you just find it by clicking that little present and searching for Leanna, or search all, and so you can browse through. And like I said, there's not many little
Gotcha.
picks from right now.
I have
It's
no
really
idea
easy.
if it's public or private, but I was struggling with the memberships because yeah, I don't want someone having like they're for even something as simple as they forgot that they're on a reoccurring thing and now YouTube is taking money out of their account for like years on. to me. I'm getting rid of them. I can't deal with it. So that's how I'm dealing with it. I'm going to put some wish lists. And so not only would it help me out, but it also helps out another person, another business. So it's like a 2-for-1 passive forward. You'd be helping two people out, and please, you do not have to go to the wish list. This is only for those who want to. If you have stash and you want to send me your stash and not go to the wish list, I love stash. I just got a huge box from Debbie of her toolless stash. I love it. So this is not
Yeah.
all about that. It was just this was my way of not having a reoccurring payment system to someone's bank account or credit card, and also my conscience a little bit. So, let's see here. She got distracted on a phone call. Oh, her roof was damaged in a windstorm. I'm sorry. I'm still dealing with
Oh,
wind damage myself. I wish these contractors would get here already. I understand your pain, Mitzi. I'm so sorry. Rebecca, if you modify that pattern, you can turn it into little Puerto Rican flags. What pattern? This
the star
time?
pattern.
Ooh, yes, I can.
Oh no, I see a
Yes,
wall hanging in your future.
yes, you are so right. I didn't see it. You are right. You can. I possibly can. Huh. I have to figure that one out. Now you gave me an idea. Jean kept in stitches. I said hi to Jean, but I did not tell you that she has a channel, and she just put it down. I don't know if it's going to work, but she
I
has
see it.
also a channel. Please check her out.
Yeah.
And then Leanna loves stash and 10-inch squares. Well, yes, I started the whole thing with the 10-inch squares because I'm in that 10-inch square club, and I thought that would be an easy thing. I love everything. I really do. And as you can see with the pass it forward quilt, 3 of those fabrics came from a pass it forward from Carmen's store. So I definitely use everything that people send me. I'm always on the lookout for ways to do Puerto Rican flag. Oh, that's right, Rebecca. So we have to talk because I already did one, but I haven't perfected the pattern yet. Not really any patterns out there. Yes, I have a pattern. I just with cutting variations. Yes. So I have a Puerto Rican flag pattern. And once I perfect it, I will have one available for anyone who wants to sew one. Anyway, so I have to wrap things up. It's 10:58. I took all of Lynn's talking time away from her.
You're right. I cut my squares. That's what I needed to do.
I'm gonna let her wrap this up. I honestly, my head right now is there. I thought I was putting those borders on. I'm not. I'm actually, when I'm done here, I'm gonna shut off my light in my room, leave that all up.
I'm
I
proud to
I'm
hear.
so sorry, but this is right now. That's all I could think about right now.
Yeah, you need to just give yourself a break, and that's what we all need to do. Do what you feel like it. Don't force it when you don't feel like it. And Leanna, you need deserve a break. So enjoy
Yes.
your break. But I do a situation video, comes out every Saturday. I haven't filmed it yet. Sometimes I do them live. I haven't decided yet because I haven't filmed it. So there will be a video from me coming out later today. It's just an update on a whole bunch of things, and it will also go over the coupon stuff we talked about. Um, and that's the exciting news for me. And then Monday I had to do the live at 5, and I'm Mountain Time. Leanna's a moderator, and I do live sales. My YouTube channel, where you can also go to my store. And anyway, just don't feel like you have to buy stuff. Just come and hang out and watch, because that's really what it's all about, is community. I also oversee a couple Facebook groups. One is Soft Sqaues Quilting with Lynne, so it's for people that just want to post their projects and talk about stuff. I also am over the Donate and Swap Facebook group page that Leanna is also a moderator for, and we do monthly exchanges. If you would like to, you can sign up for it. It's different each month, but usually it's back quarters. But anybody in that group can exchange and ask for donations. It's not a place to sell things. The only thing that may happen as far as exchange is if somebody who's receiving may want to pay for the postage. Other than that, it's if you go on and say, hey, I'm looking for Civil War fabric. And someone can say, I might have some. Let me see. The goal is to try to go through your stash and help other people who need stuff too. And so there's the donate and swap group. And you can get to both of these groups from the other group. And mysoftSqaues.com has links on there too that take you right to the Facebook pages. So anyway, places you can go to check out for more community stuff. Oh, and I also do the Advent boxes. Box A and B were a big hit last year. Leanna opened hers. Holly Schmidt with Dandelion Stitches did a bunch if you guys have watched her, and there are a few left that you can still purchase through me. I am taking payments on one of the boxes. And I have a mystery quilt that I'm going to be sending out in July that Leanna is making the videos for, because you're going to get all your fabric. You're also going to get all your clues all at once. And the clues will, you open them when you're ready to do it. And you're going to get all the fabric, the backing, the background, the thread, the template, a label, extra things in there. And Leanna's making videos so you can watch the video when you're to that point where you're ready to make that particular part of the quilt. So there's a lot going on. So anyway, hopefully you know a little bit more about me.
So I just have a couple of things that people have. All right, where are we?
Oh no, not a
Okay,
proper
so
link.
Jean this is the first time Jean is meeting you. So she says she'll be checking out your site. Do check out a Monday night sale, because Monday night sale, the prices are lower than
On the website.
what's on the website.
Yeah, and the
Um,
sales on YouTube. These are on YouTube.
right,
You
these are
can go into.
YouTube sales,
Yeah.
correct. And Rebecca's checking out your store too. Sheila hopes I feel better. I do too, Sheila. Last time this thing lasted 3 days and it was not pretty.
Oh
It
no.
was good to see us both. Wonderful sales. Oh, Judy's saying there's wonderful sales. Take care of both of you. It was nice meeting you. Mitzi said that her fabric is sent. Rebecca said, so the Nightbot thing isn't giving proper links to the selfie thing. Yes, I know. So now I've got to go in and fix that, but it's not going to happen today again, because it's just not going to happen
Yeah,
today. Because
software.
it's
You
too
can find me
painful.
anywhere with soft squares.
It'll subside. It's never lasted more than 4 days. So anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. If you like what you see, please subscribe to both of our channels. Watch both of our videos. Please share, like, and subscribe to both of us, as well as please visit. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to them all. Please go
The
ahead
Crafty Life
and,
with Rebecca.
yes, please
And,
visit The Crafty Life from Rebecca. Please visit Aisha's Handmade Items. Please
and
visit
Jean
Jean
kept in
Kept
stitches.
in Stitches. I'm going through my chat. So if I've missed someone, please speak out. Um, I'm trying my best. Let's see. Who else do we have here? I know we have
Thumbs up,
the
everybody.
Siberian Wind. She's on her live right now. This is why I'm trying to get off, so that you guys, if you want to go check her out. I had Deb here, the pug mom. Who else did I have here? I think that was everybody, right? Did I miss anybody? Please speak now or forever hold your peace. I did said Jean kept in stitches.
Well,
Oh,
thanks for having me on.
In Quilt Fact, I had Debbie on here.
Oh,
I
that's
had
right.
Debbie on here.
Good.
That's another channel that visited today. And and Sean, the guy who sews, just because he's great. I wish
Yes.
more men would be out there sewing. What did this he say? He's hit the like, and Sheila the spicy maker, not an actual channel. What? Oh, you. Yeah. But though Sheila does like to go on channels, so maybe she doesn't have her own channel, but you may see Sheila as a guest. I think so. She was a guest. Oh, on Crystal Heart. Yes, go check out her channel too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs her own channel. We need to have Sheila on. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Take care.
Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.